Hi crafters, welcome back to our channel, Crafts and Coffee with Kris and Kel. Kelly, do you want to tell us about your diamond art painting?
Yes, this is Chuck Pinson's Treasures of the Great Outdoors. Yeah, jealousy is definitely a sign of immaturity, for sure. I remember when my husband and I were just starting to date, we were very young, went to a movie, and in one of the movies, it showed, you know, a girl and her butt or whatever. And I just remember getting so angry and mad and looking at him and thinking, oh my gosh, does he want her? And things like that. And I mean, that's ridiculous. It's a movie. We're in a relationship. How insecure am I, either in myself and or in our relationship, for me to be so concerned about something so trivial, you know?
Yeah, and it's like on a movie screen, and it's not like a girl walked in front of him and you
and
like
she hit on
out.
him in front of me or something. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So, you know, over the years, it's not that you don't care as much. It's that you set your priorities in your relationship. And, you know, if they're going to cheat, they're going to find a way. It's not something that you have any control over. And, you know, as they say, what happens in the dark will come to light. And that is true, you know. Like I've heard people tell their mates, well, if you cheat on me, just don't let me find out about it. Mm-hmm. You know, like some people say that, you know.
Yeah, one of my good friends always says that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. She doesn't say that to him, mind you. She says it to me. And when she said it, I was like, what? Like, but I get it, because now I'm there too. I'm like, I don't, you know what? I'm not going to, like, what comes in the light or what is done in the dark, you know, comes out in the light. Well, I'm not going to go looking for the light switch. I'll just put it that way.
Right.
You know, if you're going to do something, then you must not be happy or want to be in the relationship. You're either not happy with yourself or with us.
And I've said that. I've said, you know, if you want to go do that, just tell me. You know, we don't have to keep this going. Like, you know, I would rather you be in it 100% than, you know, not. And then what are we doing, you know?
Yeah, and especially like you guys have been together for so long, and, you know, there's the issue of you change with time. You grow with time, hopefully. And how do you keep your relationship intact when you're both changing?
Right.
And hopefully you're changing for the good, but, you know, either way, it can be, you know, awkward, and you don't know how to move your relationship forward.
Well, I mean, it could be good, you know, when you grow together, because you're almost literally growing together. You're two individuals.
Yeah, but how often is that happening where you're growing together? You know, mostly you're growing individually, and you hope that will mesh together, right?
I think if you are spending your life with someone, they become an influence on you in your life, and that you do mold into a compatible person.
Their drinks have started, y'all.
Just fun. That's just my opinion.
Well, and you're in a relationship that's 25 years going. I mean,
right.
I am not the best person to talk about relationships, I guess, because I've never found any of that to be true. You know, for me, I felt like I was growing. I'm a person who constantly tries to grow, to learn new things.
Yes.
And when you're with someone that is not doing that,
that's a problem.
That is stifling.
Yeah.
You know, because then they have a problem with you growing.
Yes.
Because then they're insecure, like, oh, you want to leave me, or you're trying to do something without me, or, you know.
Yeah, it's a threat.
But that's immaturity too.
Yes. I mean, we're supposed to grow. We're supposed to change. One of my friends said that to me one time. She said, well, you're changing. And I said, I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to be the same person I was 10, 15 years ago. I'm not.
Right.
And she said it like it was a bad thing, but then I think she realized that it is true. We're supposed to grow and develop and change our way of thinking and mature.
And sometimes you outgrow people.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're growing and you have people around you who are not, that's when you might not need to look at that relationship, you know? I've had relationships, I'm not talking about with men, but with girlfriends that served a purpose.
Right.
In a certain time, you know? And then when things start to change, you know, not everybody likes that, you know? And for me, I just found like, you know, this at one time was great because we were both coming out of divorces. We kind of leaned on each other. We did everything together. And then we both got boyfriends, and which was fine. But then I feel like she was, maybe I just noticed it more, but she would like correct me and tell me what to do, or like, oh, you're being too loud, or, you know,
wow.
You know, or I don't think that person's good for you. Like trying to make me walk away from friendships, you know? And I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. And then, so we kind of drifted away. And then a couple years later, a mutual friend of ours was getting married, and we were both in the wedding. And I thought, okay, maybe, you know, now we've kind of been apart. We've both been, you know, independent, growing, came back together, and we went shopping for the bridal party or bachelorette party. And we're in the store, and I'm talking, and I'm excited because we're decorating, like we're getting all the stuff, you know. And she literally was like, shh. I looked at her like, did you just shush me?
No.
And in that moment, I knew we would not be friends anymore.
Yeah.
Like, once this is over, I am not going to be your friend anymore because I'm not going to have you shush me.
Yeah, who are you?
I mean, I have friends that are, and a sister, that drink and get, you know, crazy. And they're like laughing and being silly and, you know. And
it's called fun.
It is fun. And it's like, who am I to tell you what to do?
Right.
Be you. I'm not going to let you be like,
it's almost like, excuse me, am I embarrassing you?
Yes, you are. But
no, no, how she told you to
right.
in the,
no, for sure.
You know, it's like.
But the audacity that she thinks she can tell me, a grown woman, to be quiet.
Yeah.
I am not your child, and I'm not your boyfriend.
Right.
So save it. You know, I was done with her. I was done. So anyway,
that's controlling.
Relationships are challenging, whether it's a romantic or a friendship, or your kids, or your parents, or your siblings. Life is challenging,
to say the least.
to say the least. So with that said, yeah, just keep growing, people. Don't look at others. Focus on yourself. Be happy. If you're not happy in your relationship, then change it. If you're not happy with yourself, then change it. Don't look to others to do it, because no, they're focusing on themselves, or they should be.
It helped me a lot when I stopped comparing myself to other people. You know, for instance, I would come home and be like, oh, why do people drive the way they do? Oh, what are they thinking? And I would get so worked up, and my husband told me, look, not everybody's going to think like you. Not everybody's going to make the same choices you make, and not everyone's going to do what you do. And the faster you realize that, the easier your life is going to be, because you're going to stop comparing yourself to other people constantly.
Or letting others' actions affect you negatively.
Right. So if someone pulls out in front of you, you know, it's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you're an idiot, but at the end of the day, let it go. Like,
right.
You don't want to hold on to that on your whole drive, and then you get home and you fight with your husband.
Right. Or you drive faster because someone made you mad, and now you're putting yourself at risk, or anyone else in the car, you know. So it's just, just stop comparing yourself to other people. And be who you are. Be an individual. I love people who are different. I love hanging out with people that think differently than I do, because I'm not going to grow if I hang around with people just like me. I'm going to grow by hanging out with a diverse, thoughts, cultures, nationalities, genders.
It's all about respect and communication and love and, support. The biggest thing in my life, I need support.
Yes.
Mental, physical, whatever, just support me. So anyhow, I guess that's it for now. We want to thank you for tuning in, and please leave comments if you have suggestions, if you have a topic that you would like to talk about or hear us talk about. If you have something negative to say, please don't say it. We don't want to hear it. So be constructive.
But not mean.
Not mean. That is going to be one of our slogans.
Yes.
Be constructive, but not mean.
Yes.
We are not having it.
Right?
Anyway, so with that said, we are going to wrap up this diamond painting session. And hopefully soon we will do another craft and explore that. But for now, thanks for listening, guys. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And anything last words from you, Kel?
Please like our video. We appreciate your time and attention. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
See you later, guys.